you boil your meat, you open this up and pour it. And this is cooked. So all you're doing is allow it marinate into the meat and just heat it up.
Wow, so you know how long it takes to cook this?
Yes, and
half a day.
And how messy.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I want to wish you a happy new year, wherever you're watching me from. So, with me in the studio today, I have Eazy, who is going to introduce herself and what she does.
Hi, good evening everybody. Thank you MOJO for having me here. My name is Eazy and the name of my business is Eazy Naija Foods. So Nigerian food made easy. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eazy. Now, of course, we all eat food, and what I love about this business, it relates to everything we do every single day, which is eat, and particularly is about Nigerian food. Now, what I wanted to ask you is, what inspired you to start this business?
I've always been interested in business, or in trade as we used to call it back in the day. And when I got the opportunity, two things inspired me into this business. My own personal experience of coming to the UK, raising a family and finding it really, really tough to get our food. And even when you get it, you know, the time it takes to prepare. There's a joke that it takes 3 days to cook a meal. The first day is shopping, the second day is preparing, and the third day is cooking it. But also, I remember when I was working, I used to go across to a major supermarket, and they had started doing world foods at the time. And this Caucasian man, if I should use that term, picked up this packet of ogbono and was asking me, oh, how do I cook it? And there was no way I could explain how he could cook ogbono from the seeds. So I just said, oh, forget about that and take plantain chips. So for that reason, I always thought, oh, it would have been nice if we had our food in an easy way for anybody to be able to cook, just like we cook other cuisines from around the world.
Yes. So, cool. So that inspired you to start the business. So do you want to talk, maybe give us a nutshell, what's your background?
Okay, I started life as a lawyer. I have a law degree, yes. I had a law degree from Nigeria, came here, retrained as a solicitor. I worked with local authorities for quite a long time. I actually worked in property, you know, landlord-tenant matters. So my first port of call for business was property business, but somehow I found my way into the food business.
Okay then. So how long has the business been running for?
We started, I would say, just before COVID. Yeah, so that was 2020. Yes. I think COVID slowed us down a bit. Slowed us down in one way, but also opened to us the online
opportunity.
Yes, opportunity.
So I'm going to ask you what kind of foods, if you can talk us through some of the foods you sell.
I started off by making soup kits, like I said, because of that particular experience of getting other people to cook our food. And what I did with that was mix all the ingredients in a mix and put your palm oil. So what people need to do is just stir fry the mix with the oil and add water and add their meat.
And was that dry or liquid?
It's dry.
It's
dry. So that was my first product. And then I moved on to the stews. But my stews are actually cooked, you know, but they're like a paste, like you would use your pasta sauce. You can add whatever you want to add, but it's a base and it takes most of the hard work away from cooking the stew.
That's cool. So have you got any that you can show us today? So this is
ayamashi, fada.
Yeah, we know that fada. So you do that, that's nice. So this is, I can see this is liquid.
Yes, it's a paste.
It's a paste.
It's a paste.
So how would one cook this?
You boil your meat, you open this up and pour it. And this is cooked. So all you're doing is allow it marinate into the meat and just heat it up.
Wow, so you know how long it takes to cook this?
Yes, and
half a day.
And how messy.
And smelly. So you move on, and that's So this is one of my favorite stews. I don't know about you, but this takes effort. It's almost like a strategy, a plan to make this. And like you said, you buy the meat the day before, then the day after you cook it, and then maybe the third day you blend the pepper. A lot of work. Yeah, great. Oh, that's good.
Yes, this is
Amazing.
a new kit I have, and this is
Okay,
has
it's a
come
kit.
by. Yes,
Okay.
my soups are still kits. They are
Okay.
not prepared because it is easy. I'll just open up this
Yes,
packet.
on camera, yeah.
I'll just open up this packet. So this is an Afan soup kit. It will come in a box
Okay.
like this. So you can see that. Yeah,
Like that.
Afan soup kit. So it has everything you need to make the Afan soup.
Wow.
This is your water leaf. This is your blended Afang.
Wow.
Normally you cut up Afang and you have to blend it. This is your little
Palm oil.
bottle of palm oil.
You know what? It reminds me of HelloFresh because we
Oh,
actually
yes.
use HelloFresh
Oh,
at
you
home.
do?
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
do.
Yeah. And then we have
All
some
the
condiments.
seasoning.
We have periwinkles.
Wow. That's amazing. Wow.
And
This
then
is
we have
great.
the soup seasoning.
Oh wow, this is
Yes.
good. And it comes with instructions.
Yes, it comes
Okay,
with
exactly.
instructions at the back of the box.
Okay, this is great. You know, like I said, I use HelloFresh, and this is exactly.
Exactly.
I would like to see your products actually in the HelloFresh fresh
Okay.
box
Yes.
because there's a lot
Yes,
of
that's-
other people. It
that
would be
is
nice
an
if you had an
idea.
African
African,
can
yes,
be
variety.
HelloFresh, yeah.
That's true.
So you might want to approach them
Yes.
at least on a trial basis.
So our soups are egusi.
Oh, egusi!
We
Wow,
have egusi. We have bitter leaf.
wow,
Bitter leaf
that's
is
great.
really a medicinal,
Yeah, I know.
herbal kind of soup. And we have ogbono.
Wow.
I also have moi moi kits, which I haven't brought.
Oh, you didn't, but it's okay.
today.
You do have a website, don't you?
I have a
So-
website.
Okay.
The website is www.eazy Naija Foods. Easy is spelled E-A-Z-Y.
Okay, so we'll put the link down below anyway, so don't worry about that. So I know you are excited and can't wait to get your hands on one of these kits. So I'll definitely make sure that I put the link down below so that I can get hold of you. Are you on any social media platforms?
I'm on Instagram. Well, that's my main platform.
Okay.
But also Facebook, TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to get down to business. So what was it like starting up a business like this? I mean, in terms of getting your first product out, deciding that you were going to go online, where did you sell from? Was it your website or did you use a third-party website?
Okay, what I would say first and foremost is that the idea is always easier. You know?
Implementation.
Oh God. You think you just make the product and it just rushes off the shelf, but no. I thought I knew business, but I've had to learn quite a bit.
Yeah.
But yes, initially when I planned the product, I thought I would take it out to shops
Okay.
and have them stocked in shops. But as it turned out, COVID happened,
Yes.
and even when I approached shops at that time, they didn't want to know they were closing down. They weren't talking about taking on new products, or rather, they were more interested in selling what they already had.
Yeah.
So I had no choice but to go online, created a website, and started selling. But then I had to do a lot of online marketing.
Yes, I was going to say, because traffic.
Yes, related to e-commerce,
Yes.
which was quite new to me. I had to
learning
get onto the social media platforms. Of course, I knew nothing about that. I had to employ somebody.
Okay.
Yes, and well, they at least put me through. But later on, I realized, I could do so much more. Because my social media person was marketing the product as, this is egusi, but I was like, no, it's not just egusi, it's a convenience product. The marketing should be, it saves you time, it saves you effort, and to put across that message. So I went online with my own website, and then I ventured onto eBay and Amazon.
Okay.
And Amazon itself was another place because I listed it, and even when I searched, I couldn't find it myself. So I had to do a lot of learning around that, learning around keywords, around optimization.
Yes, I know. Because on Amazon, as I was just going to say, the platform now is a bit like you have to pay to play. So just because you have your product there, they want you to actually sponsor your advertising.
Yes,
you
advertise, you use their FBA, Recently, I'm getting onto brand registry because I've just got my trademark registered.
Oh, excellent!
So,
that's good. Well
it's
done.
An ongoing
I know
process.
yeah. So I was actually going to say, because I'm looking at your brand, I don't know if you were able to jump onto the trend Egusi soup was trending about 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was.
Fufu.
Oh, yeah, Fufu. Did you jump on? You went on TikTok and make it.
No, I had a social media person.
Yes.
So we then quickly said, oh, this is the egusi you used to do the fufu challenge. Though we obviously had to say, because we linked it up with some people doing the fufu challenge. So we had to say, that's not our egusi, but you can buy it.
Okay. I was just thinking that, you could have actually gone into the kitchen, got a one stove, whatever, and made it, and then have a link below. Because when these trends come on, it's good to jump on them, because it's like free marketing for your business.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to do all the social media and all of that. So you sell from your website now?
I sell from my website. I sell from Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon isn't doing too badly.
Okay.
The only problem with Amazon is the related costs. But otherwise, there's a lot of visibility.
Yes.
But I'm starting to roll out to shops.
Okay. Yes, I remember you did.
Yes, particularly the sauces.
Okay.
Yeah. So some shops stop both. Some shops take just the sauce for now.
Okay. So what I'm seeing now is that you actually produce all of this, because I thought you actually represented other people as well.
No. They're my products. But I do have suppliers. I have manufacturers I work with.
Okay.
Yes,
but they're all yours.
Oh, they're my products.
Okay. Because I actually initially thought you were like a marketplace. So for instance, if I make crayfish, chin, I know you said you don't do sweet products, but if I made something like crayfish and all that, so I can't approach you to sell for.
You can't. I'd have to think of it on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
Because yes, I've got those inquiries.
Okay.
People saying, oh, Eazy Naija foods, they thought all Nigerian foods will be there. And that made me think, should I?
That's an opportunity.
Should I do that? But there are all sorts of logistical challenges.
Yes.
Holding stock. Do you hold their stock? You don't. Yeah, but yes, I'm open to products that align with mine.
What you do.
Like for instance, I have 2 products on my website that are not my product.
Okay.
I do a Varo jollof rice.
Okay, I know that. So let's talk about that one.
And that's because it's also a packaged, convenient product.
Okay.
And I also had a ready stew from Nigeria, but that product, I think they've gone out of production now.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask you as well, so I know you've touched on some of the challenges you face, but what is one challenge you actually faced and how did you overcome that? If you can mention another one. I don't know if it's money, customers, service.
Okay, for instance, like I ship in my product.
Okay.
But recently there was, I don't know what is going on. Like for instance, I understand that egusi is under scrutiny.
Really?
Yes, at the port, and they've actually rejected 1 or 2 years. However, my egusi is a mixed product, and there are separate rules around mixed products depending on the percentages. So I've been having to give a lot of information to the freight forwarder, the shipper, customs, trying to bring them in. So you come across the things you take for granted that the product's just coming, and then all of a sudden and then you're almost like that. Because initially when I started, I had written to Port Health, I had explained this is what I was doing, and they actually told me about that composite product. So now it's come up, I'm able to say it's a composite. Yes, because at least I thought I did a bit of groundwork initially. So the research into your product is very important. The ongoing learning is also very important, because hitches and challenges come up when they're least expected, and you just have to find a way to meet these challenges.
Okay then. Great. So finally, I just was to ask all my entrepreneurs here, if you were going to pick on 3 skills that you can say have helped you stay in business, because as you've just demonstrated, business is up and down, challenges come from wherever. And so if you can just tell us 3 skills that you think have helped you stay on course.
Well, I don't know about 3. I've thought of 1 first. So let's start with that. Resilience. Oh my God. Because some days you question yourself, you say, what am I really doing here? Do I know what I'm doing? But I think maybe after resilience is networking with like-minded, networking with other businesses, and then you find that, oh, you're not alone, you know. I recently, last year, did a NatWest Accelerator program for about a year. And then you have a cross-section of businesses from young, old, white, and you all have the same problems. Yeah, I remember one lady, she made us laugh because she said when she did her financial forecast, she wrote maybe she will make 180,000 in the first year, and as the years went by, she's been scratching out the zeros because nothing is coming in, yes, as she expected. So resilience, network, and the ability to learn new things, because it is uncomfortable. You know, I never thought I would bother with social media except scroll and laugh, you know, but now you're having to learn these things, because even if you employ people, you want to understand what is going on, and you want to be able to contribute.
Exactly. Yeah, and I was just going to add, thanks for sharing that, but it doesn't matter what you're doing. I do YouTube, for instance, and I've had to learn a whole lot. And now that AI has come up, it's actually impinging, well, it's helping the business, but you have to just know
something else.
Being a lecturer, I love, one of my passions, one of the things I enjoy doing is learning new things. I can always say sometimes it can be a distraction because I love learning new things. Yeah. And it's important. If you're in business, you just have to move. I remember back in the day when social media first came, and we used to do social media marketing and management for small businesses, and a lot of them were like, oh, we can't be. But I said, it's not a matter of if, it's when, because you're going to have to. And look at it, during the pandemic, TikTok blew up. That wasn't there 5 years ago. Look, TikTok.
And now everybody, even airlines, they contact you on WhatsApp. I mean,
that's another thing. Thank you for
personal means of communication.
Thank you for that. That's a great one, because I remember when WhatsApp first came up, and my clients would send me information via WhatsApp. And I'll be telling them, this is not a professional medium, but now everybody's on WhatsApp. Just all the top businesses are on WhatsApp. So if you can't beat them, you join them. And if you don't, you'll miss out. It's, as a business owner, you need to move. I interviewed one of my last videos as well. This guy's in printing, and he's been in printing for 15 years. And you should watch that video. He talks about what the business environment, ecosystem was like when it started, and what it's like now. But he's somebody as well who likes to think ahead and is willing to embrace new ways of doing things. You have to embrace technology, guys. You have to, or you'll be left behind. I know some people don't like AI and think, oh, AI is not good, it's taking over and all that. But listen, this is the way it was with the internet. A lot of people didn't want to take on the internet. They thought they would be here tomorrow, gone the next day, but people made millions out of it. People made good money, those who were like early adopters, you know. Anyway, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything you want to ask, I'll put details to Eazy's website down below. So come on, let's put Nigeria on the map. Our foods are getting easier. You don't need to slave in the kitchen for 3 hours, 3 days, you said. So now it's a case of just opening it up, put your protein of choice in there, and get your fufu, or if it's eba, whichever you want. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time.